Hello again. Welcome to my channel. This is Alphawisdom, and I'm Mystic Cassandria. Okay? Now, this is another day of analyzing a palm. I've placed two examples in front of you, and perhaps you can notice it offhand what the difference is. Well, one is left hand, one is right hand. We've established that. But when you look in the palm, what do you notice? Can you tell the difference between a plain palm and a full palm? Would you say this is a full palm? I hope not. This is a full palm. You see how all these lines, all this activity, that's what makes it a full palm. Okay? This one, you can count the lines. Don't have too many there. So this is plain. This is an example. I wanted to put them side by side so you could really see the difference. So you're very clear on this. Okay? Okay. So we won't go in great depth with these since we're talking about two. Let's take a look at this one. All right. We can't see the finger, so we won't concern ourselves with that. Here is the lifeline. It's joined to the headline. Now, a line is missing. Where's the heart line? Aha. It has been joined together or fused together with the headline. The heart line and the headline are one. And that makes it what we call a simian line. This line, simian line. This represents the heart line. This represents the headline. So what is going on here? Okay, if we understand that the heart line embodies our emotional responses and the headline rules our analytical capacities, how we think, then we can see that one line merging the head and the heart line is likely to result in a one-track approach to life. Unable to separate logic, that's your thinking, from your emotions, your feelings. Okay, that's why another name had to come up on this. It's a little rare on females, but females do have this. It's more common on the male. This is a male hand we have here. So here, another thing to realize, this is joined very low to the palm in comparison. Usually the headline is in this area. The heart line may start about there, but then it moves up. By staying down here, it gives the headline more authority. So this person uses the logic part more so than the emotional part. Okay, that's what we have here. Now we have a lifeline. Here's a lifeline, breaks here and then starts here. So there is a lifeline. The person started in the late teens working and continued, then found another job. And I can't say it's a better job, but it must have been because this line is defined more so than this one. And it continues up toward this one, where it means satisfaction and contented with the work. Okay? Now, this person has these horizontal lines, as you know, a little worry, a little stress. Okay? Since most of it seems to be closest to this area, this would be work stress, the job that's being done by this person, okay? And it seems to be a flexible thumb. And that's about all we can say about that hand. Let's zip over to this one. This is a very busy hand, very busy. All these lines. Oh, there are lines, 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 lines. Let's see if we can decipher what's going on here. Well, there is a lifeline. Here it is. It's joined at the beginning to the headline until the late teens. And then it goes on, and then it moves like into a Sydney line because it moves straight across. So this is a practical thinker. This is a person that has to see proof before it is believed by them. Okay? So there's disruption in the line here in the 20s and seems to be clearer as he approaches on. Now take a look at this heart line. Heart line is disrupted, which is common here, so that almost doesn't count. But there's some disruption here. But here we have forks. So that's good. That's always reaching for better things. The thinking is that way, okay? Now, here is the Apollo line, sun line, and it does cross over. Stops here, but then it just sort of goes into this line. So this is someone that has some notoriety, I guess. With all these lines, we find them a lot on psychologists and psychiatrists. I'm not saying this person is, but we do find a busy palm like that. Here we have worry lines, but not so much worry with family. This is centered around this area, so that is work. Work causes stress for this person, okay? Now, we have a fate line that's coming out of the life area or attached to it. So there's some connection, maybe a member of the family did this kind of work, or could be in the same office if it's a business, okay? All right, so that's there. And here's another lifeline. And here's another lifeline. So this person may have had several jobs at one time, and there's no disruption in the line until it gets right in here, just a little bit, but they stayed on the job. Here's another one. Not much disruption, not even mentionable, okay? So that's busy here. Over in this area, this looks like a worrious sword here, meaning a little temper. I guess being that busy, you're entitled to a temper. Okay, little temper here. And this is just flesh. I don't see it as a line. I just see flesh here. Okay, so disruption, even though the lifeline and the headline are joined from the beginning, and little disruption here, little disruption, and disruption continues, and then breaks off. So it looks like the life gets better for this person the older they get. Okay? All right, you've got some lines up in here, and this is like the medical stigmata, and that's a good thing. This person deals in counseling or could be dealing in healing, because these vertical lines here, I don't know if you can see them, that's what that represented. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here. This is creases in the flesh, so I don't regard them as lines, but it's an interesting palm, very busy, and I wanted you to see it. This represents a flexible thumb. You see the gap way down here? So with this kind of work, you have to be flexible, or you should be. So that's good. There's a gap here, works alone, makes up his mind here. They're still kind of close together, so what we said on the other one does apply here, okay? All right, we're ending now, and I wanted you to see this so you get a good comparison between plain palm and active palm. This is a close-up. So that's the active palm. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you understood it, please give a thumbs up. And if you liked it, share, and by all means, subscribe. That really counts here on YouTube. Thank you again. And of course, stay safe and be happy. Life is too short not to be. All right. Until next time, bye.